Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. Stacks here, Scoopface MTG. Urza, my friend, you're finally here. I've waited 30 years to see you. I never thought I would see a playable version of Urza Planeswalker on MTG Arena. But he is here, and we're going to play him, and we're going to show how easy it is to meld, since there's so many non-believers out there. We're going to dive into this deck, but as always, I have to say this is mandatory. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below. Help me out with the algorithm to let them know I exist. Anyway, all right, good. Got that out of the way. So, we're going to dive into some Urza Planeswalker. If you've not seen him, he is a meld Planeswalker card. All these nice abilities, 5 abilities on here, once he's melded. And, you know, one of the more powerful Planeswalkers that we've seen in the game. So I'm excited to play him. I'm excited to play this deck. This is a good old run-of-the-mill control style deck, so I'm not gonna you know, elaborate on this deck too much. We're simply controlling the board so we can get our Urza Planeswalker melded. I really want to showcase Urza on my very first build with Brothers War cards. So I got tons of brews brewed up with Brothers War. I mean, I've been like depleting my wild cards. If you can't tell, I only got rares left, so I got to get some more mythics. But I've been like crafting everything. So tons of decks to show with Brothers War, but I really want to show Urza Planeswalker first, and I felt like the best way to do that is in a control shell. So let's just go ahead and run through this list. We got 2 Destroy Evil, 4 Soul Petition. I didn't like this card at first, but it grew on me, especially in the early game. It does a lot of what you need to have being done. There's nothing like exiling your opponent's stuff and then them paying a lot of mana to get it back, and then only for you to end up destroying it or countering it later on anyway. So it's very soul crushing. It partitions their soul. So we got one negate, 3 Ranking Bank Buster, 3 Dissipate, 4 Urza Lord Protector. At first I was running 3, but then I went up to 4 because I felt like 4 copies is needed. This is a creature, so a lot of times they will remove it. They will fight hard to remove this card once they see it out. So 4 copies I feel like is where you want to be, because you'll probably end up needing to draw it more than once. 3 Depopulate, 2 Wandering Emperor, 2 Teferi Temporal Pilgrim. I know a lot of people want to see this card in action, and he synergizes really, really well with Urza. So this was an opportunity for me to showcase both of the newest, strongest Planeswalkers in the game. So these two, they synergize really, really well together. Once Urza starts drawing you cards and you got Teferi's tokens out, it just starts getting nutty, man. It just gets out of control real quick. 2 Might Stone and Weak Stone. So we don't need to see this as much as Urza, because this is an artifact. It is harder to remove. So usually once you see 1 copy of it, that's all you ever really need to see. It is a 5-drop too, so 2 copies. I feel like 4 Urza and 2 copies of Might and Weak Stone is where you want to be, at least for this build in particular. We got 1 the Temporal Anchor. This card, I threw this in here for late game matchups. So we get into the late game, we resolve this. The card advantage you get off of this is just it's just if you can't win with that, you're doing something wrong. So this gives serious card advantage once we get this down. So yeah, I like it as a 1-of in this deck. Then we got 3 Snapcaster Mage. No, okay, Arcane Proxy. So if you've ever played with Snapcaster Mage, this feels very Snapcaster Mage-esque. So yeah, we play this and we can recast out Soul Petitions, recast out Destroy Evil. We got some cards in the sideboard as well that this synergizes with if you're gonna play best of 3. So it feels very Snapcaster Magey. If the board gets out of control, we can cast it for 7 and recast to Depopulate and rewipe the board. So this puts in a lot of work in this deck. I like this Portal to Phyrexia. I have a brew around this deck, so I'm gonna be showing a deck that's centered around this card here. But in this particular build, I just wanted it in here as a 1-of. This gives us some extreme late game reach where we can just start bringing stuff back from the opponent's graveyard. It's nothing like stealing the opponent's Shieldred and having their own Shieldred start killing them. So that's been a lot of fun. 1 Syncopate, 2 Silver Scrutiny. This card, it kind of like doubles as a pump spell when you have Teferi tokens out. You know, you can instant speed cast it and draw 3 cards and pump those tokens and pump Teferi. So again, there's some nutty synergies in this deck. Then we got the mana base. Sideboard cards, Calamity's Wake, 1 copy of Fateful Absence, 2 copies, 1 copy of Essence Scatter, 2 copies of Malevolent Hermit for those blue matchups. We're not losing to blue. You'll see in the gameplay. Mono blue tempo. We're not losing to it. We're too smart for that. We're too smart for that. Anyway, 1 Urza Silex in case we need some extra mass removal for all permanents. Extra copy of Depopulate. 1 copy of Negate, 2 Suspicious Stowaway, again for those blue decks in best of 3. Imagine being so cocky you play best of 3 blue tempo, but there are people who do it. 1 copy of Farewell, 2 copies of Leyline Binding, and 1 copy of March of the Otherworldly Light. So that is the deck. Again, this is a run-of-the-mill control style deck. I'm probably going to end up showing the more interesting, entertaining gameplays from the gameplay. I don't want to bore you guys. I mean, we've seen it a lot of times, you know, counter, destroy, play your thing, and then win the game. So I'm going to try to show the more interesting matches in the gameplay to keep you guys entertained. And skip over all the ones where it's just my opponent sees Urza and they concede, or they get 2 spells countered, or 2 things destroyed, they concede. Those games are never fun. I did go from Platinum Tier 2 to up to Diamond Tier 3, I think, with this deck. So this is a deck that you can rank up with. You can do that. If it was extreme, just purely jank, I would tell you guys. You know that. But anyway, again, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Let's get into the games. Let's keep it. Going up against Darth Tyrannus. Wasn't that Count Dooku's name? Darth Tyrannus? That was his Sith name? Pretty sure that's what it was. If you know, let me know down in the comments. Alright, appears the opponent is playing some Selesnya enchantment aggro here. I hope they overextend into the board. That would be nice. I have a feeling he is going to do just that. You know, they can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. Do it. Do it. Anything else? Well, they probably have a Saga. If they do, I'm going to negate that. Because those will flip into creatures later on. I don't want that happening. What you got, man? Darth? Nothing? Alright. Well, I gotta depopulate. What else you got? Alright, passing with 3 cards in hand. That means it's a bunch of removal. So, let's play this. I'm gonna counter 1 removal, and then Urza's probably gonna eat the 2nd removal. Yep. Got another circle? Of course you do. Alright, that's 2 removal spells down. I would rather not run this Urza out here and get it removed by another circle. Soul Partitioning doesn't do anything against the circle because they can just recast it, so I'm just gonna wait. Alright. Let's drop the stones, draw 2 cards. The goal here is to drop Urza, meld Urza in the same turn so he can't get circled. Alright. As much as I hate to do this, is I don't want the opponent to draw cards. I gotta get this out of here. That Naturalist is a problem, so he's gotta go. I got Arcane Proxy to back it up in case they start dropping creatures here. So I can depopulate again if the population gets too thick. And I think I am proxying here. You want to play your 5-costed aura up there? Please do. I would love for you to do that. No. Alright. Yeah, I think it's time to proxy the board. Wrath. Let's go ahead and depopulate again. Flashback. The opponent's probably like, he's looking at the proxy like, he's looking at it like, what is that? What is that? One of the new cards. Try them. Stop playing this same old crap. Let's go ahead and meld. Welcome, Urza. Let's make some tokens this turn. Next turn, let's get Teferi online. Start pumping those spirits. What you got? 5-cost aura? Yeah. Keep this. Instigatus Maximus. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. The name would have been much cooler if it was that. Instead of Instigatus. Instigatus. What are you playing? I'm playing Urza. Thran Spider. Let's exile your Thran Spider, I guess. I don't like him being on the field. You can recast him if you'd like and give me another Power Stone, though. Urza will probably just eat removal here. Power Stone, it's not really where I want to be yet. Let's just go ahead and get the bank buster down and draw cards. Keep the tempo. Opponent's trying to ramp here, even though they are ramping me. I don't like it, so let me just get it out of here. I appreciate the assistance, but I don't really need it. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw 2 cards here. There's a land. I'm just gonna try to catch the opponent unprepared and drop and meld Urza in one turn. Let's go ahead and draw. Opponent's holding up removal. They're afraid of the Urza. They're respecting it. I'm not gonna run Urza out. I can't even drop and meld him yet. But just play Teferi here, and I think I just draw a card so I can get some kind of value off my Teferi. Because it's likely that Teferi is going to end up dying.
The entire multiverse is at stake. I won't back down.
So at least I don't just pay 5 to time walk myself. Alright, big score.
Now that is an interesting fact.
Don't want to just be paying 5 for the opponent to time walk. Alright, there's a Mishra. It's a Mishra, giving everything ward. Oh no. Grave Trespasser. It'd be a shame if somebody blew those things up. It'd be a shame if somebody depopulated them. Which is precisely what's about to happen. Your ward cannot stop depopulation. Alright, let's make a token here. Get this going. Opponent didn't want none of it. This is a definitely keeper. LD Montana. Tony Montana. You hear me? Tony. I'm playing mono blue. Alright, let's try this bank busting. Pretty sure it's gonna get countered. I'm playing mono blue. Does Tony Montana seem like he would be a mono blue player?
What you think, I a fucking worm like you?
Alright. I'm gonna run out one of these Urzas, bait out another counter. I counter it! Oh man. Alright, holding up 3 mana. Well, we can try to get Bank Buster now. We can pay for Make Disappear, and we can also counter a hard counter. Alright, there we go. There we go. Sure. Opponent is probably going to lose because it is Bank Buster now. Because officially with a Bank Buster down against Mono Blue, we are ahead here. Straw card. Bank Busters are Mono Blue's nightmare. You should play Bank Buster. Bank Buster. Who you gonna call? Up against Mono Blue? Who you gonna call? Bank Busters. What you got? Sure. Considering? For your consideration. Serpent? It could have a Spell Pierce. But I can pay for Spell Pierce. But they probably have a protection spell. So, if they Spell Pierce this, then I can pay for it. That's good. What say you? Mono Blue? Tony? Yes! I don't want to throw this back. I hate having 2 Urzas in my hand, but I don't want to mulligan. Lizard of the Coast. Are you a Wizards employee? Oh no, you would have an orange name. Wizards employees have orange names, right? So the Lizard is not an employee of Wizards. Oh, wrong land. Definitely want to have negate up here. Against Mono Blue. Oh, these blue decks. The annoyance. Blue decks are annoying. Lizards are green. Let's try to bait out a counter. Counter? No? Wow. Oh, Fading Hope. Alright. Opponent time walks me for 1 blue. Wow, they kept the top card on, and it wasn't a land. Alright, counter? Alright. It must have had been a counter spell. It had to have been. Alright. There's nothing profitable for me to do here, so let me just pass. Sure. Lizard! Lizards are green. Why aren't you playing green? Well, I guess lizards can be blue too. They change colors, right? Oh. There's a big lizard. I'm pretty sure this gets countered, but let's try it anyway. I want them to tap their mana. Tap your mana. Tap it. Lizard. Are you listening to me? There you go. Alright. There's an argument to be made here that I should -5/-5 this Serpent, but I would rather save this for the Djinn, because I know the Djinn is coming soon. And I want the Djinn to stay permanently gone. I want to get a body on the field here and start applying some pressure. So I'm just gonna proxy the partition and get the serpent off the field here, so I can start applying some damage to my opponent. Let's tap these 2 white here so I can bluff a spell pierce. I'm bluffing. I have spell pierce. I have it. Lizard. Alright, there's the Djinn. Alright, that's a good land. So that's -5 to Djinn, and then I have negate up to stop their protection or whatever they're gonna play. They could have a negate or spell pierce. Oh, negate. Alright, let's negate your negate. There's lots of negation going on. That Djinn out of here. Smack you for 2. We're almost sort of kind of ahead here. Oh man, another Djinn. Alright, he's got 2 mana open. I would rather the Soul Partition to get countered rather than my Bank Buster, because my Bank Buster is going to keep me in the game. So let's let them counter this. Counter? Oh, Fading Hope. Okay, that's fine. It accomplishes the same thing anyway, because they would have been able to play the Djinn anyway. So go ahead and play my hand out here. Now we are ahead, because they are going to have to deal with Urza. The Fading Hope did not accomplish anything for them, because they would have been able to play the Djinn anyway if they had let it get partitioned. So they gave up a card for nothing. You got some effects? What you got? Alright. Land that I didn't need. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and meld Urza. And this is where the opponent loses. Let's exile this Djinn. Make some blockers for the Serpent, because he does not trample.
Automated battalion, advance.
Keep my land up here to bounce. I block with a 1/1. Anything else? That's how you stop blue. Freaking blue decks. Tired of them. Keep it. It's a keeper. Oh, I thought his name was Cry. Oh, I thought his name was Cry. Cry? Playing Island Gold, so you're probably crying anyway. Your official name for this match is Cry. Cry's playing Land Go too. You don't want to be playing the Land Go game against Control. It's not good for you. I'm about 99% sure I will win if you just continue to play Land Go. Alright, let's drop a Teferi here. See if he can answer it. Draw a card in case he does, so I get some value.
An observer. There is much the past can teach us.
Invoke. Oh, Sheoldred. It's fine. Sheoldred must die. She has to go. Let's get a token here. See if we can start building him up.
Who's that handsome devil?
Who's that handsome devil? It's the dead handsome devil. He's dead. That's who he is. Cry killed him. Looking at my Teferi. Think not. Think not. Teferi says he would like to stay. Alright, Fable. Sure. Okie dokie. Let's try this token thing again.
I've got eyes everywhere.
So do I, Teferi. So do I. Have them everywhere. What you got? You have eyes everywhere? No, I'd like to keep my token. I'd like him to stay. I said I would like him to stay. Stop it. Stop it. Another removal spell? Alright, you win. He's gone. He's gone. But you have no more removal. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy with that exchange. Alright, another land. Alright, I think I'll just wait for the Kiki Jiki and then board wipe. Think it's time to depopulate Cry's board state. It's over here pecking my Teferi.
Oh, you caught me this time.
Teferi. Oh, you caught me this time. Oh, Gio. Sure. She'll get depopulated too. Depopulation party. Draw. It's good old fashioned control here, folks. Much to consider. No, I think I'm gonna hold this Urza. I don't want Urza to run into a removal spell. Another Shio. Alright. Let's partition her. Make them spend all of that mana next turn and then counter it. Alright, that's enough lands. I don't need any more lands. MTG Arena. No more lands, okay? Playing Magic the Gathering here. Don't need a whole bunch of lands. How much? 3? Alright. Can you pay 4 with your 3 mana? Oh, just the land? You're all out of gas? Drawing. All the removal. Where are the Power Stones? I need the Power Stones. I want to just drop Urza and meld him right away. So I need the Power Stones. MTG Arena, are you listening? Another Shio. She's dead! Kill her! Do it! Can't have Shio sitting around with my Teferi on board. That's not good. Do you hear me, MTG Arena? It's not good. Arena, I need you to stop giving me lands. I don't need any more lands. Let's counter this. He's like, gosh darn it, control! Stop it! Alright, there's the stones. Let's drop Urza first. Maximize the mana. I think this is going to take all my mana. Draw 2 cards. 2 more lands, of course. MTG Arena hates me. Let's go ahead and start drawing off Urza. Make a guy. Draw. There we go. We're getting into the business now. Thank you, Arena. I knew you would understand. Still sending me lands, though. Cry! Oh, you're really crying now. All the gas. Get another token. Start powering him up.
That handsome devil.
Oh, scrutiny. Let's draw 10. Oh, let's draw some more. Oh, I still got 2 lands left. I could have killed the opponent. I didn't realize he was at 23. All right, Bank Buster. Let's get in for 21. Oh, got to discard. Oh man, this is so wonderful. Urza and Teferi united in time. Oh, what you got? Invoke? No. Sure. What say you, Q Rabbit? Rabbit? I am the mighty Thor. Come here, Rabbit. What are you playing, Rabbit? No, you cannot have a Fable. Has anybody ever had roasted rabbit? I have. It's delicious. No, you cannot have a big score. And you pitched a Portal to Phyrexia. Alright. I need some lands here. So I think this is a reanimator. Sure. This is a reanimate your portal deck. I do want to build a version of this deck, so I'll probably end up displaying a version of this deck on the channel pretty soon here. And that is not a land. Where are my lands? Alright, you have a portal now that kills nothing. That gets back nothing. So I think the way I'm going to play this deck is I'm just not going to reveal that I have any creatures. Because I only have 6 creatures in the deck. 3 Urza and 3 proxies. And there's a proxy that I don't need. Alright, gotta discard. I didn't want to play one of these Emperors because I wouldn't be able to keep negate mana up if I play her, so I don't know what else this deck is trying to do. Let me discard an Emperor. What else does your deck do? Please tell me it has more tricks. Bitter Reunion, what's that? Enters the battlefield, you may discard and draw. Sacrifice. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. You can draw and discard all you want, Rabbit. If all you did was draw and discard all game, I will be happy. Sure. Go for it. Draw and discard. All right. Can I draw? Any objections, Rabbit? None? All right. Let's go ahead and partition your portal here. Make you spend your mana to get it back. Cost a hefty 11 now. Let's go ahead and get in for 4. Unless Rabbit has a say-so about it. Any say-sos, Rabbit? No? Okay. Alright, I don't want to discard any creatures, so I don't need a scrutiny. Got enough cards in my hand. I have no creatures. Rabbit, your portal does nothing. He's probably crying right now. Sure, he can have your portal that gets rid of my 1/1 that you can't even steal. Oh man. Alright, let's play Emperor. It's like, oh my god. Ah, Rabbit. Horrible. Keep this though. Guess I have to put back the stones here. Even though I really don't want to, but it's the most logical choice. Just blazed through a bunch of games in Platinum 1 that were very uninteresting, so I don't think those are going to make the cut. People conceding very quickly. So this game here is like, I'm about to make Diamond. And every match in Diamond 1 has been, in Platinum 1 has been uninteresting. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of this. Opponent might have some protection. It's fine if he does. Spell Pierce? Alright. Slip. You're slipping, dog. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Bank Buster down now while we can. Draw some cards. Against this opposing blue-white control. Whose control is better? Alright. Now let's pass. See what the opponent does here. Alright, let's destroy evil. If he phase it. Alright, well you lose your combat research. And no attacks this turn. Let's draw a card. Alright. See what the opponent does here. I'm assuming attacks for 4. Alright, Ledger Shredder. It resolves. I would like to put this back in your hand. And get rid of that combat research. Play it again. Recast it. So I can board white. Safely. Alright, another Ledger Shredder. I have no qualms with killing 2 Ledger Shredders. Let's get him out of here. Get him out of here. Alright. Dinnick. Let's go ahead and partition your Dinnick. He is now partitioned. Partition is such a good card in this deck. Sure. Let's draw a card first, though. Alright. I guess we just go ahead and play Teferi since they're tapped out. They can't counter it, so I'd rather get this down now. Let's make a token for some protection.
Here I am. Who's that handsome devil?
Who's that handsome devil? Shanwu, you're losing. You are officially behind, sir. Twin Blade Geist. Wow. I never see that. Shanwu. Alright, another Urza. I would like to play Scrutiny now, but I know that that's going to get countered. So let me just draw a card here. Land. Powering up my token and my Teferi. Lifelink. Geist has double strike. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to let them see if they go on their offensive. I would rather be on the defensive right now. Are you sure about that? My proxy's gonna bite the bullet, but that's fine. I'm gonna draw some cards here. Or attempt to anyway. I'm pretty sure he's gonna cast this Dennick, yeah. Alright. Let's draw some cards. Oh, holding priority. Spell Pierce? Oh! He had it! Alright, well, I think this board is getting depopulated now. I'm gonna swing in for 5 first. And I'll make a new token. Alright. Let's clear the board. Bye-bye, Dennick. Let's make a token. Let's play an Urza.
It's nice to see a familiar face.
And IB's done. IB's done. Ledger Shredder, sure. I need to find stones now. That's not stones. That is not stones. Alright, let's draw a card. Be stones, please. That is not stones. Learn how to find me stones, Teferi. I need the MTG Arena algorithm to give me stones. Not another Teferi. Alright. Let's go ahead and swing in for 5 here. What you got? Shanwu. 12-6. 106. No, I would not like you to slip out the back. Pause. Shanwu, you're losing. Break it up, baby. That's how you make diamond. Swiftly. I hope you enjoyed seeing the power of Urza. I hope you enjoyed these games. If you did, and you are not subscribed to the channel, you should definitely do that. Like now. Don't wait. Hit the button, hit the bell, do that now. Now! Alright guys, I will see you back here next time for more Brothers War Brews. Have a blessed, safe, fruitful day.